I thank you all for being here, and I appreciate my colleagues for standing with us today. Before you, ladies and gentlemen, Americans at home, you have the fighters within the House of Representatives. We're the men and women that represent the point of the spear. And we speak your voice. We feel your pain. The $33 trillion of debt that's crippling our nation's future. It's got to be stopped. We have to change the trajectory of spending. And we have written 12 appropriations bills, Republicans, under Republican majority. Some of us worked on these bills for over a year. These bills are set to be passed. There's a bit of a disagreement right now. We have faith, many of us have faith, that we can yet overcome that difference and pass these appropriations bills that have transformative conservative language, representative of everything that needs to happen to restore America's stability and financial security, our border security, sanity within our federal government, to push back on the weaponized federal government bureaucracies that are focused and targeted on American citizens. We have an opportunity to save our country or lose it. And a lot of that fight is going to happen in the next 2 weeks. A continuing resolution we oppose. We already voted no on the omnibus. They're asking us to support a CR that represents Democrat policies and insane levels of spendings that we've already voted no on. So we're prepared to work with our colleagues within the Republican conference to come together ultimately and pass these 12 appropriations bills. We're working right now, our offices and our staffs, to make that happen. We call upon the American people to stand with us. If we don't change the trajectory of spending, you young Americans are not going to have a country. If $2 trillion of deficit spending this year, so the Treasury prints Treasury bonds, 20-year Treasury bonds. We sell those bonds to other nation states. That's how you finance your deficit spending. What are you going to do in 2043? What are you young Americans going to do in 20 years when your federal government, with the full faith and credit of your United States Treasury, are constitutionally bound to service $2 trillion of debt in that year? Be 1/5 of your federal revenue. You'll have no discretionary spending. The total amount of discretionary spending that we're arguing over right now is less than the deficit that we've accumulated this year. You young Americans better pay attention to who's actually fighting for you. It's the men and women that stand with me here today.